Good afternoon, folks off YouTube. My name's Ian. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my shed. And a small update as to how far we're getting. This is not day 3 of my retirement because that's tomorrow. We've not done a lot because, well, the joy of knowing you're semi-retired is the ability to say, it's a long weekend, let's go away. So we went away to the seaside, just me and the missus, and away from this lot. After all, it's not going anywhere and it's not eating anything. So let's see where we left off. I'm beginning to see things in a different light. I think I'm beginning to see things as you see them, which is total and utter mess. But this time, I'm hoping this time, I've still got to deal with that. Aluminium, nickel coated, other things. I've got some space in here, and we've shifted all that circuit boards, done them all, processed them all. I just left them. I think it was Friday night. Can't be Friday night. Sunday. Yeah, Friday night. I just left them because I went away to the weekend. But that's where all those are done. Package those up away for long-term storage. Not long-term storage, but somewhere I can store them until I find a e-waste buyer. I ain't going through all these. We stripped everything off, all the copper bearing stuff, brass, silver and gold. Don't know, it all goes in there. So I'll just quickly clear the bench, see how much room we create, and then with a choice, we either do that bag. Again, I'm getting some criticism. Yeah, criticism's the word. Why am I not tackling that lot? And I'm like, I can't. Not until I've made space in here. I need to get rid of that big box and the similar, identical box underneath it. That gives me an immediate big amount of space. And again, I might tackle that. Got of those to do. But I'll clear up and there's a green bag there, and I have to tell you, I don't know what's in that green bag. So look, Jimmy, see? My pillar drill. It's still a good way from being accessible. But it's a start. I think the green bag first. Kind of being a bit of a fool to myself here, in that I should be separating these into the type of circuit boards that are worth more than power boards. Oh, to be honest, I've only got another one. I've only got 3 of these at the moment, so it ain't a big deal. These are inverter boards. They'll just go as power boards. But, you know, the stuff is gold plated. Lots of gold plated stuff. Gold. It's you know, it's a pain, I'll be honest. It's a byproduct of what I do, you know. But as you can see already, the space that's created. I know people are saying to me, look, don't even do this. Just pick it up, get shut. Well, why should I? I've invested some time, no money, just time, into getting it into this. Because it didn't come like that, did it? Yeah, that didn't come like that. That came inside something else, which I had to take apart to get that. To be honest, that is worthless, really. It's just, I'd probably get more for a squash beer can. But that's got gold on it, or gold flashing. It's space creation, that's what it is. See you in a bit. Clear enough to start. Right. Whilst we're going to have a look at that, I've just put the kettle on because it's time to have some plug tea. But first of all, what's in this? I don't remember. I put it up here months and months ago. Electrical stuff. Whatever it is, it's got to go. The only way for it to go is to lift it up and have a look. So what have we got? We've got double sockets, iron, cable, double socket, back box, double socket, double socket, double socket, double socket. So these are easy enough to strip. I ain't gonna keep them. I might keep 2. Tenby. I don't know if that's a good make or not. Tenby. Take all the wires out. Pyro. A nail. Single socket. Oh, light switch. A fire alarm noise maker. Some brass in there. Another one. Tell you what, let's wire one of them up. See if it makes a noise. Oh. Kettle starting to boil. Let's drop 1 or 2 in. Turn it off. I'll take the fuses out first. How many have we got in there? We've room for a few more. Those without fuses in first. How am I going to get them out? Don't know. Right, voila, simmering. Let's wire one of these up, see if we can make it make a noise. Right, those are simmering. So these plugs are not so bad, you know, like the UK plugs. Right, the difference between that one and that one is those fuse contact holders are riveted in. which means I can just take a drill, take those rivets out, and I end up with a little bit of copper and have a little bit else. Then that can get thrown in the kettle. Because what's important is we've emptied that bag that was there, and we've emptied this green bag which is now here, and it ain't a lot of stuff, which means tonight I've got rid of 2 bags, and I had 2 of those big shopping bags full of e-waste. So this is how we're making space, one little bit at a time. Heavy copper, it all helps. All in oh, and a big bunch of fuses. Right. They're going to be wet as I pull them out, so this just helps to soak up some of the water. Right, I'll do a few of these. We'll have a look at this. Right, I did say, how am I going to get the plugs out of here? I don't know. I really didn't give that much thought, did I? That might do. Right. These are going to be hot. Easy peasy. Get that. All it is, it's created space. As easy as that. I'll just get a couple more out. I think I need a better method. Second that, it just the outer sheathing just comes off, doesn't it? Wow. Snobby scrap picker. That was the guy who showed us this. Cruiser Mac, I believe, coined the phrase plug soup, and it has travelled the world. It's one of those things where, well, somebody thinks of something, and everyone else goes, wow, that's an easy way to do it. For the UK plugs, that is. I mean, the American plugs, Canadian plugs, slightly different. Dan, K&D Scrapping, he doesn't need to do that, puts them in a vise, just pulls the pins out. This is riveted in. I should have drilled it out. Right, I'll carry on with them plugs. It's in that boil. Jerk it off. Right, well I've swapped the glove for something a bit more heat resistant. Now this second batch is simmering. I'll start on the stuff out of that bag. This is it's kind of like plastic coated wire. Tend to find, just nip it like that. Snap it. It's that fire alarm stuff. You can pull the end off. Pin that. You can untwizzle that. You can get that nickel coated bit and it'll pull out. That means the others will pull out. That means you can pull that off and you end up with the cores, which we can strip. Yeah. Sometimes this stuff just pulls off anyway. Like that. But that's only me, that's just, you know, pure bright copper. We'll just wait for that to do and carry on doing this, I guess. Every bit helps. As long as you can get at that wire. I mean, that's a fur length, that's about probably a foot long. You can pull that out. Once you've got that out, you can pull the others out and you can strip that at a later date. Not at a later date, but I mean next. Right, there's simmering. I did say we'll stick some power to one of these and see if it makes a noise. Well, works out they're not sirens, are they? They're an ionisation smoke detector. Well, that one is. That one is the one with a bit of a glass valve in it. So that is a heat detector. So they won't go bang. Question is, are those contacts well, they're not iron. Two screws. See a screw, take it out. All day long you'll have good luck. Two more screws. Steady boy, steady. Well, I thought that was one of them glass things, but obviously it isn't. Because there's some sort of thermistor there. Anyway, 4 more screws. And we got a bit of plastic, a bit more plastic. We got space. We've got a circuit board, which I don't think there's anything on it. And what about the ionisation type of smoke detector? But there's no screws in this. So that's brute force and ignorance, isn't it? take much brute force. Not when you've got a sharpened hammer. Hammer. 2 screws there. Now, an ionisation smoke detector. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I think smoke goes through that grill. There's obviously electricity going through there, and it'll be measuring the conductivity, I think, the resistance even, between that plate, and if there's more smoke inside, if there's just general air, you'll have a certain value. If the air's thicker, you'll have a different value. And a bit of circuitry on the back will measure that and tell you whether or not you've got smoke in your place. It's either brass or it's stainless. It don't really matter. It's something. And come off. We've got that little bit of some brass, I think, in between. You can see it's riveted on, which means we get something like a socket on there. We put it over there. It's something like a punch. And we knock that little bit of brass out. And another circuit board. I've just moved all my circuit boards, haven't I? Oh well, never mind. Is it going a step too far to try and get that out? It is. No, Ian, forget it, bin it. Right. All we're doing is creating space. That's what we're doing. One little bit at a time. Seems like these are easier to get the plugs out with. Hot, very hot water. I've changed my glove to a leather glove, and it means I can just pull these out. If it was cold and I had the fire going, I'd have a pan and I'd be making plug soup. This instance, it's plug tea. Or even plug coffee. Easy peasy. Oh, that big box just turned out to be some kind of switch, and I ain't got no need for a. But look at the size of that cable there. I'll crack on. It's a quickie. Making space slowly. Start working down, shove that way over there. This time in 2 years we'll be empty. I'll see you lot soon. Take care. Well, you know me, I can't leave it alone. That switch box. That's some nice copper with big silver contacts, a nice bit of brass, but I've also got a bit of space, and I'm thinking, you know what, why don't we see what's in that bag? Stick up on there, we'll have a look, because tomorrow's Monday, which will be my 3rd day of semi-retirement, and we need to be cracking on here and getting rid of stuff. Let's fill that space. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? Because it's just another sack or something that needs to be dealt with. Oh, my giddy aunt. So if you think dealing with that's bad enough, what about dealing with that? It's all welding, it's all copper, and then copper with a brass insert. So all has to be cleaned. This is the welding torch. This is the bit where your wire comes out at the end. You press your trigger and you weld. Well, it goes through like that, doesn't it? You know, kind of thing. Some of these are brass, some of these are copper, and some of them are iron. That one's brass. So, angle grinder, take it apart, take the brass off, one piece of solid copper there. And lots of, this will be when I did the yellow plugs, and these are all the tails out the yellow plugs. Bit of brass at the end, strip those. Most importantly, I know that's tomorrow's job, I've removed another sack, so that'll be like 3, 4, 5, 6 bagfuls of stuff done today, and I still haven't done that or that. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going now, I really am. Good night. Ooh. Walker.